welcome, everybody. Manchester United 3, Leicester 0. That's where we're starting. Guys, welcome one, welcome all. Welcome, guys. It is Ruud's last dance, people. It was Ruud's last dance today. And what a way to end his reign, right? What a way to end his reign. He ended his reign by giving us a W. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. Ruud gave us the win, man. Ruud gave us a win. Just, right, yeah. You did the three-peat on Kamixi for sure. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Good to see that. Good to see that. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are all well. And hope you guys are all excited because tomorrow, a new man, a new gaffer in Ruben Amorim starts his reign at Manchester United, people. It is exciting. It's exciting. And I'm so glad the way the game ended today. You know, I don't know if you guys saw those pictures of the fans serenading Ruud as he was, walking out of the stadium. That was beautiful to see, man. You can see this man, like, everybody loves Ruud, right? And I'm so glad that he came. He did his thing. He steadied the ship, our ship, right? Again, he's undefeated, right? He hasn't lost a game ever since he took charge. So, which is pretty good, right? It's pretty good to see that. So it was a decent way to send him off. Yes, thank you, Ruud, for sure. Thank you, Ruud, man. What a guy, man. And you cannot, every time I watch his press conferences, like, you cannot help but love the dude. The way he talks, he's cool, he's calm, he breaks things down neatly, So even like I was watching the haters on ESPN FC, Talk Sport, everybody, they're like, listen, man, this guy, is just smooth, So, and honestly, the audition that he did in these games that he handled for Man United, this time as a manager, listen, it's going to be very easy for him to get that next job, right? Getting the next job won't be an issue. I mean, he has shown that he has the charisma, the calmness to actually be the boss of a team, right? So it was pretty dope. Okay, we got P. Diddy in the house. Interesting. What's going on, P. Diddy? Okay. Welcome, everybody. So, again, if you're new, welcome. I'm your boy Luther, and this is Man United Central. Make sure to smash that like, hit that subscribe. All right? So, welcome, guys. Welcome. So, yeah, man, Ruud did his thing, man. Ruud did his thing today. Darren, what's going on? Welcome. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about Barcelona. I did see the disallowed goal, man. That was a disgrace. Let's see. We have Leandro Solano. What's going on, Leandro? Listen, man. People, first of all, if you're new here, make sure you smash that like, hit the subscribe, and let us know what team you support. Listen, we have everybody here. We got Madrid. We got Barcelona, Chelsea, Liverpool. You name it. They're all welcome to this family, right? So, yeah, man. Monkey is in the house. Welcome back. That's what's up, man. Let's see. Leandro is saying, who's my favorite Man United player? Dude, it's always going to be Kino for me, man. It's Kino for me. Best captain, I can say, bar none, man. I was from that era where I could see the Cristianos and everybody, but Kino was that guy. He would keep that team ticking. You know what I mean? No nonsense. All right? No, he doesn't take any prisoners. You don't perform, you're going to hear it from him. A true captain, right? And talking about a true captain, today I saw something that was pretty cool from our captain, Magnifico Bruno Fernandes, who today, congratulations to Bruno, 250 games. Listen, not a lot of players get to that number playing for Manchester United. So that's big up for Bruno, right? Getting to 250 games. But the reason, I liked what he did today, I don't know if you guys saw, right? I don't know if you guys saw it. When Garnacho scored that banger of a goal, oh my God, that was a beautiful goal, man. That was a beautiful goal, right? He scored that goal. And I was surprised when he scored. I was like, why isn't dude celebrating like the usual? He will do like a sue or something, you know. He didn't really celebrate. So this is what Bruno said. Bruno to Garnacho when he went to, I don't know if you guys saw him when he went to hug him. He said he told him to go and to celebrate, and then he says that it was something special. He is a special player. We have a difference maker, right? And he told him, listen, there's always going to be people moaning about you and stuff. Don't let people, get you where you don't want to celebrate, right? Because Garnacho feels that a certain portion of the Man United fans, they don't really support him, kind of thing. Especially like the other day, talking about, the way they were criticizing him about his performance and all this stuff. So he didn't feel like he needs to celebrate. But Bruno went, give him a hug, and said, dude, you are an amazing player. The fans will love you. And when he scored, man, you can hear the fans singing his name. So that was it's a good thing that Bruno did there to Garnacho, because Garnacho is a young guy. He kind of put his hands and said, listen, you are a good player. You're very valuable to this team, and the fans do love you. People are always gonna moan. So go ahead and celebrate, man. You can see it. Then Garnacho turns around and says thank you to the fans. That's what's up. So that was a good Bruno moment there, which I really like. Let's see. Thanks so much for man. It's some Sony headphones. If you like them, I'm gonna link them down here because I do Amazon affiliate as well, so you can grab it. I may get a few, commission from it. But yeah, I really like them. They're very comfortable, clear, and all that stuff. Right? A little bit of plug there. But guys, listen. Man United. Let's see. Bayisu, what's going on? Welcome. Man United have so much young potential superstars. People who doesn't trust us now are gonna regret it. Yes, I'm telling you, man. And this dude that is coming tomorrow in Ruben Amorim, listen, he's all about youngsters, man. He knows that he needs to really, he knows how to promote these young players, right? So yeah, Ten Hag did a good job. I gotta give it to him. He gave us Kobe Mainoo. Was Garnacho promoted under Ten Hag, or I think so? Yeah. So he gave us a Mainoo, Garnacho. So that's something good there, right? So Ten Hag had that track record as well. But Amorim is going to continue that trend, right? Because he knows from right now he's not going to get many players in January, right? So he's going to have to work with the team that he has, right? And of course, tap into that under 18s, see who's there that can be brought up real quickly. You know what? From this, I'll say Chido Obi Martin could very well be, Kone could very well be brought up, right? We want to see more of Harry Amos, because Harry Amos can probably play that wing back position, right? That kind of thing. So we shall see what happens, man. But one thing we know, Ruben Amorim, he has a huge task ahead of him, right? He has a huge task ahead of him, and he knows this, right? So he, some of his quotes, he knows he is under no illusion that this is going to be an easy job, right? So before we jump into Ruben Amorim, today's game, listen, one thing I can say again, second half, we were not all that. I was getting bored actually watching that game until Garnacho did what Garnacho does, right? When he scored, then he got excited. Yeah, first half we were controlling the game. Our defense was pretty solid. Really, I didn't see any gaps much. Like Leicester really couldn't get to us, couldn't penetrate us so easily. We were able to kind of thwart them, anything they were throwing at us, right? But I was happy that Leicester did not have a pain in Vardy, because I think if Vardy was there, it could have been a different game, because Vardy could be a pain, right? So I'm glad that he wasn't there. And apart from that, Jordan Ayew couldn't really do much, right? But our boys in the midfield, again, today we saw why Man United signed in the name of Manu Ugarte. Trey Martin, what's going on? Ain't no Kenyans in the NFL place? I don't know. That's a good question. I know there are a lot of Liberians in there, right? Welcome, Trey. Listen, smash that like, hit that subscribe, if you are new. And I'm your boy Luther, and this is Man United Central. All right, declare your team from the gate. All right, let us know what team you support. But yeah, so Ugarte today, he kind of put his name out there saying, you know what, I am here. This is what I can offer, because he was, he had energy, tenacity. Him and Casemiro, they are working very well together. Like right now, we're seeing Casemiro's game kind of coming back to first season, right? The way he's able to move around the ball, and Casemiro playing a little bit more advanced. You can see he's, his quality is getting back, right? So it's getting back, which is pretty good to see. So I don't know if Amorim is going to continue with them too, because they do work, right? With Ugarte's tenacity and speed. Casemiro is not that quick anymore, so he can kind of play more advanced, not worry so much about this defensive work. But even that, today we saw Casemiro again in this game, even the last game, like those last minute tackles, because like today Casemiro had to bail Dalot. Dalot today had a terrible game, man, right? Dalot had a terrible game. Casemiro had to kind of, bust gut to get to intercept when Dalot kind of lost the ball over there. So, you can see Casemiro still has something to offer with this team, right? So, of course, he's still under contract. Do I see him leaving in the summer? I mean, if the Saudi League comes for him, I saw somewhere that Al Nasser may come for him. If they give us, I don't know, 60 million, whatever, I will take it. But for now, I think he can do the job, man. I'm happy to see what Amorim is going to do with him in that midfield. See. ZDN, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah. See, 14C Casemiro. Yeah, I know. So Casemiro, man, it's definitely that man is he shows his quality. Now, obviously, if he doesn't have to do a lot of defensive work, he can, he's really good to have in that midfield. And again, today I got to big up, of course, Bruno. First half, he was pretty good. Bruno was really good first half. He didn't make much mistakes, but again, second half he was still, again, those he tried to do. Did he do any Hollywood passes today? Not that I can remember, but he lost the ball a couple of times. Typical Bruno. But again, Bruno gave us what Bruno does. That connection he has with Ahmad, with that the Ahmad giving him that little back heel assist, and Bruno smashed it. Oh, beautiful goal, man. Beautiful goal. And you can see how what that goal meant to him, man. He always feels like, he takes responsibility for the team, because he wants to be the one, making sure that, he's making a difference in the team, right? So, which I'm happy that he does that, and Kashif, what's going on? Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting for Bruno. I'm glad that he got his goal. The second goal too, I would give it for Bruno, man, because Bruno had to that cross, right? It kind of had to. He kind of hit it a little bit with his knee, and then he hit Leicester's defender. The ball went in, right? So, honestly, I'll give that to Bruno. But again, they called it as an own goal. Haters, man. They just didn't want to give Bruno that goal. But Bruno was pretty good today, man. Amad Diallo, guys. Amad Diallo, I listen. First of all, from the top, for me, I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments below. Who is your man of the match today, man? My man of the match today, hands down, is Amad Diallo again, because he is showing that he is quality, guys. Amad Diallo is quality. And the 2 games that he has played, the audition that he has given for Amorim, is telling Amorim, listen, buddy, you see me? I'm your guy, right? Because Ahmad, the way he's a completely different profile of a winger. He's good on the ball. He makes smart runs. And him and Bruno, you can see that they're having that connection forming very well. So listen, Ahmad is a gem, and I don't know why my boy Ten Hag did not play him, because some of these games that we lost, trying to always play Garnacho and Rashi in all these games, that was a disgrace. Ahmad deserved to be playing a whole bunch of games, but that did not happen. But I'm glad now Ruud gave him a chance, and he took those chances, and by the scruff of the neck, he said, listen, I'm going to show Amorim what I'm about. And the last two games he played, Ahmad has been fantastic, right? And I see Ahmad, he's going to be able to work in that Amorim system, playing as a 10, right? Because he can play as a 10. And again, Amorim likes the quick players, smart players, creative players. Ahmad can do that job, man. So I'm boosted to see what Amorim is going to do with him. Rasmus struggled again in this game, so he didn't do much. Rashi, again, he wasn't too good today, man. Rashi, he struggled. So, and of course, Onana didn't have much to do today, right? He didn't have much to do today, but he has I think it was like one save, right? So, who else? Oh my God, I'm forgetting Nasir Mazraoui. People, Mazraoui is the bargain of the century for Man United. Unbelievable the way he plays, guys. Imagine we paid 12 million for this guy. What? That is insane. This guy, he's a baller. He can play on the right, left, good on the ball. Like, he always gives you consistency in his ball playing, right? Professional. You assign him a task, he executes it. Constantly giving us a 7 out of 10 performance. Every time, level. So, man, what a bargain, man! What a bargain in Nasir Mazraoui. I'm like, every time I look at that player, I'm like, whoa, we paid this much for this guy. That's nuts. ZDN, it's saying number 14 in Real Madrid. Yes. Ramos is coming. Come on, man. Bruno, let's see. Bruno, let's see. 1 second. Let me put this guy here on we don't do that over here. Connor, okay, let's see. Since Bruno joined United, it's pretty much been if Bruno plays well, United play well. That is very true, sir. Welcome. My chat was kind of acting up here. Yes, and that's true. And I think even in this Amorim's era that's about to start, Bruno is going to be a crucial piece of that puzzle, right? If you get him to play well, everybody plays well. Just like you said, it's very true, right? If you eliminate his Hollywood passes, you get him to play simple, like like the way Ericsson plays, simple balls, right? Pop, move the ball. We're gonna cook. You know what I mean? We're gonna cook. And it's true. So yeah, Bruno, if he plays well, we're all gonna have a good game. Connor Archie say, why are we supporting falling club? Listen, we don't choose to support Man United, man. You're born a United fan, so it is what it is. It's part of the family. You cannot just abandon your family. That's that's what you do. You just support that team, man. Thunder's players, what's up? Okay, Jay, welcome. People, smash those likes, guys. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. No disrespect. Okay, Thunder players, and it just so happened my name is Luther, right? But yeah, hey, listen. Of course, no disrespect. Martin Luther is a true pioneer, legend, idol. Awesome. Let's talk about clean burst, power wash. No, man, DC United, I am in DC, but I don't really watch DC United like that, man. Man United will rise. Yes, Man United will be back, man. You better watch, people. You better watch. Draco Gaming. Yo, what's going on, Draco? People, let's make sure you smash those likes So guys, listen, yeah, today's game, honestly, I can sum it up. It was a good way to send Ruud van Nistelrooy into the sunset, right? We thanked him for all he did. He was able to stabilize us. Which is good. That's what we wanted. We needed him to come in to do a job. And honestly, he did the job very, very well, right? He did the job very well. And, we are happy that we had a chance to see him managing the team. And of course, I'm glad that Ineos did not leave any room that us fans can get all giddy and call for the man to be a manager full time for Man United, right? I'm glad they didn't let that room. They made sure they told Ruud from the get-go, dude, you're only going to manage a few games because we're bringing in another guy, right? We're going to bring in a permanent. You're only going to manage these few games, okay? There's no confusion. So, which is good. I'm glad they put it out there for him, and he knew that from the get-go. So he enjoyed these games, his audition for the next job, right? Which I do think that, honestly, I don't want Ruud to stay. I don't want him to stay. I want him to go. And from what we hear from Amorim, he was saying that he's going to have a conversation, right? Let's see. Let's see what exactly he said here. According to reports, Laurie Witt was saying Ruben Amorim will hold talks tomorrow with Ruud van Nistelrooy about his Manchester United future after flying to England, right? So one of the topics tomorrow, which I know we're all going to be plugged in, waiting to hear what's going to happen. Ruben Amorim is going to be talking to Ruud to let him know, like, listen, this is what we're going to do. If I need you or I don't, kind of thing. And Ruben Amorim on his press conference after his Braga win today, he said, he's going to talk to him, and then he says he's going to let everybody know what is the outcome, right? So we shall see. I really don't think he's going to keep him. I don't know what you guys think. Draco, you're saying Xavi deserved to be United manager? I don't know. Why you say that? Why you say that? Xavi, to me, if he came, I don't think he has players who can play that tiki-taka ball, right? Because Xavi gives you kind of like a Pep type of football. Our players what we have right now, I don't think they can play that system, right? I don't think they can play that. So let's see. I don't think they can play that. So I think Amorim was the right choice for us. And listen, seeing the way this man talks is just, he's different, man. Ruben Amorim, he's different, right? And then when, so to me, I think he's going to be the right guy. He's young again, progressive coach, knowing that the team right now is in the mud, right? He needs to kind of, bring us to the top again, right? So he has a lot of work to do. Timos, what's going on, man? Welcome, people. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. And if you are new, guys, I'm your boy Luther. This is Man United Central. Thank you so much for being here. All right. To call me Rio. Listen, I wish I had Rio's skill and Rio's money, All right. So, on this press conference today, I don't know if you guys saw, Sporting was losing 2-0, and then they came back to winning 4-2. The fighting spirit in that team, man, I cannot wait to see what he can get out of our players, right? Because that's what we need. We need players who are going to fight. Players like, for example, like what Ahmad does game in, game out, right? That fighting spirit. We need that. Or Nasir Mazraoui, that, always gives us the professional work ethic, So we need that. And I like the fact that we have in Ugarte has shown us too that, he's gonna go out there swinging. All right. Let's see. It's clubs like Real Madrid and Man City are performing bad. It just so happened that Draco. So he's coming in at a really good time because these other teams, they're struggling. So hopefully they continue struggling. That way the man can get us back slowly, all right? And then maybe we can challenge the likes of Man City, Arsenal, you know, and but Madrid. Listen, Madrid, you can't really say yeah they're struggling. They won today, right? And I think Vini scored like a hat trick or something. So a team like Madrid, you know, they can struggle a few games here and there, but they'll get it together, right? If from what we saw in the reports is the likes of Don Angelotti could be sacked if they continue losing and stuff like that. That's a big club mentality. And what Real will do is if it goes bad, they sack the manager. You know, I don't know, bring back Zidane or bring in Alonso. They'll go back to the top again, right? But for us, United, we are in the mud. We are the bottom right now. And Ruud van Nistelrooy today after the game, he was like, listen, right now, the only way for Man United is up, right? The only way is up. So there's like we're not gonna go any lower. We're not gonna be in the mud even lower than this. This is it, right? So which is it's good. It's good to know. You know what I mean? Fish King, what's going on, bro? Welcome. All right, I think Man United back to champion in Europe. Petra, what's going on? Listen, you know, United bare minimum for Ruben Amorim tomorrow. If I was, you know, I'm hiring him, sitting down, we're having a quick chat. I say, listen, bare minimum, you got to win Europa, okay? Because we got to be in Champions League next season. There you go. And then, of course, you can finish top 6, and you know I'll be all right with that, you know, kind of thing. And right now, based on today's performance, we are not that far off. You know what I mean? Let's see. I looked at the table earlier. Where are we standing? Premier League table. So United, we have 15 points, right? And let's see, Arsenal 19 points. So we are 4 points off of Arsenal, right? Man United is 4 points off of Arsenal. That is ridiculous. And we have had the worst start into the season ever, right? So that should show you something, man. This league is crazy, right? With dude coming in, so long as he continues what Ruud left off, get us a couple of wins here and there, and some of these teams we already see them stuttering. Yeah, we should be back there, man. I think top 4 now. I believe top 4 we can make it, man. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if you think we can make top 4. If you asked me last week, I would have said, hell no, we ain't getting top 4, right? So, I mean, we shall see. Let's see what we got. Mbappe, Papu does the same. Mbappe doesn't settle at Madrid. Will Ruben bring Mbappe? No, man. Because you see, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has already said that from the get-go, right? We are not going to splash the cash to bring this big players, you know, like Mbappe. Our job is to create our own Mbappe. You know what I mean? The next Mbappe, right? That's why they're investing heavily in these young players, right? Because once they get these young players, and you can see right now under our under 18s, they're cooking. Like we have gems in there, right? Like Chido Obi Martin, the next Haaland, whatever, because that kid is a beast, you know. So those kind of players, and that's what we're trying to do going forward. So we're not going to splash the cash to get Mbappe over. I mean, what's the point, you know? His goal was to go to Madrid, and yes, it's not working out at Madrid, but they'll get it right. They'll get it right. Let's see. Glass is saying Man United should sell Rashi, Bruno, and Mount by Rodrigo. Yeah, right. Now, buddy. Rashi, I can see Rashi going. Bruno, there's no way they're gonna sell him. Rodrigo, he's definitely a good player to bring in because right now he's not getting much game time at Madrid, and he's young, so he kind of fits the profile. And I wonder how much Rodrigo would cost us. And of course, right now we're not in a position to splash like 100 million on a player. So I wonder how much Rodrigo market value is right now. So I don't see that happening. Ramos is coming. Come on, man. Ramos coming where? To Man United? Let's see. Man United should buy Rodrigo. Now, I like the Wirtz. Wirtz, he's good. But again, with Wirtz, it's going to be tough to get him, man. It's going to be tough to get him. And I will have the greatest comeback. Mark my words. Man United. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, dude. That's how I'm feeling, man. I'm feeling that there's something brewing with the team, right? There's something brewing, man. It looks like these players, you know, it looks like they're trying now to say, okay, let's give this new manager a chance. And I trust Amorim, man. The way he built Sporting, you know, when he got in, they hadn't won a title for like 19 years, right? And the man came in, he brought his players that he wanted, whatever, and then the way he handled his players, the way he has them digging deep and fighting for each ball, fighting for him. That is how it should be, right? And that's what he was even asking the fans the other day when he did the press conference. He said, listen, I know the work is going to be hard, but the fans, he told the fans, I'm not going to let you guys down, right? So, hey, he knows the job is going to be hard, but he likes the challenge. All right, let's see. I can hear you, unhealthy obsession for Man United. Matthew, what's going on, Matthew? Welcome, people. Make sure you smash the like. And if you're new here, guys, your main priority when you come through these gates is to declare what team you support, man. So, Matthew, are you a Man United fan, or what team do you support? Let me know. All right, it's not an obsession, man. Man United is, you know, if you cut me, I bleed red. You know, red of Man United, man. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. You can't help it. You know, you can't help it. Let's see. Barca got robbed today. Oh yes, man. I did see that. Barca got robbed. They definitely did, man. They definitely did today. That was, I don't know why that was not a goal, right? I don't know why that was not a goal, but again, interesting. Barca losing, you know. What we saw Man City losing, you know, and Man City lost 4 back-to-back games. You know, that has never happened before for Pep Guardiola in any of his managerial career, which is interesting. Is this, are we now seeing Man City, you know, trying to, you know, get down in the mud? Which I really don't think so. Man City, they're going to get it together, man. By the time Christmas gets here, around that time, that's when they go to another gear. You know, they're going to go on that unbeaten run. But Liverpool, they're looking pretty good. I hate to admit it, because Liverpool, they're not, I don't want them to win, but they are looking good, yo. Liverpool are looking good. And I know they're like, what, 5 points clear now up top. It's tough. I don't know. I don't see Arsenal catching Liverpool right now. And I'm also hoping for Arsenal to be the one to win, because I don't want City to win it again, and I don't want Liverpool to win it again. But the way it looks like, Arsenal, just like Evra said, it's like watching Netflix. You're waiting for that next episode. Let's see. Not even Ted Lasso did that. No, Ramos might actually come back to Madrid. Oh, for real? You think so? Ramos doesn't have a team, right? He's a free agent right now. I don't know, man. That would be interesting for if he was to come back to Madrid. That would be interesting. And I still think he can do a job, honestly. I still think he can do a job because if you see him, like I think the other day I was seeing some of his training videos, whatever. He looks fit, right? So I don't know. I don't know if he will come back to Madrid, but that will be very, very interesting to see if that was to happen, right? So, so today on his press conference, Ruben Amorim, you know, was talking about what he's planning to do. You know, he's planning to hit the ground running at Manchester United. Obviously, tomorrow he's going to have a conversation with Ruud van Nistelrooy to let him know, hey, Ruud, you know what? I don't need you, man. Peace out. I mean, I think that's what he's going to do. It doesn't make any sense for him to keep Ruud right now, right? Because you're keeping someone, you know, who has a willing, has the wish to be a Man United manager one day, you don't want to keep that kind of person, in your team because, it could be at any moment, people will be like, yo, Ruud is still there, man. If Amorim struggles, people will be, yo, man, bring Ruud in, man, have him take over, that kind of stuff. So eliminate that, get rid of him, say, thank you, Ruud. I'm bringing in my team, right? My team is going to be coming in. They will handle everything because they know how we play, that kind of thing, right? So I'm thinking that's what is going to happen. But tomorrow it's going to be interesting. And Ruben Amorim suggested when he was asked, like, for example, what kind of playing style, he says that Ruben Amorim suggested he will continue to play 3-4-2-1 at Man United. And he says, like, I know how I'm going to play in the beginning because you have to start with a structure that you know, right? And then you can take whatever you want from that, basically what he says, right? He's going to start with the structure that he knows. So it could be like a 3-4-2-1 kind of thing, and then, take it from there. So we shall see, right? We shall see. But I want to see that back three, man. I want to see that back three for sure. Messi, Ronaldo, what's going on? Welcome. Let's see, Chance McNair, what's going on, Chance? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. People, smash those likes. All right. Again, the Athletic is reporting that Ruben Amorim on how he's going to play. He says, I know how I'm going to play at the beginning because you have to start with the structure that you know. Then you will adapt with the players that you have, right? So you start with the structure you know, and then you adapt with the players that you have, some injuries or no injuries. What kind of players have the abilities to defend, attack, that kind of thing, right? I will discover that in the next few weeks. All right, that is being reported by The Athletic. That is a quote from Ruben after that Braga game today, right? So there you have it, people. He knows the deal. He knows what he needs to do, all right? He's going to start with what the structure that he knows and then adopt, right? So it's going to be interesting. And one thing that we know, once he hits tomorrow, once he lands, there's going to be some interviews and all this stuff by the MUTV. I don't think he's going to do like a press conference like that. Maybe they'll do that later. Is he going to start training the players from the get-go tomorrow? It's not going to happen because since now we are into international break, some players will go on international duty and some get a downtime. This after tomorrow, players can go and do their own thing right away from Carrington. So we may see some more videos of Rashi, doing some finishing moves, or Luke Shaw, Kobe Mainoo going to the Dubai or something to do some warm weather training. So those kind of things, that's what we'll be seeing pictures of those players kind of chilling, and then I think next week they'll come back. That's where he's going to start working with some of the players who are not on international duty, right? And that's what we expect. So he's not going to start training them like, boom, tomorrow. It's not going to happen, right? And we saw a report somewhere that there may be a slight delay from him to start training because of his work permit situation. But Man United believe that is not going to be an issue. They should be able to resolve that pretty fast. That way, because he cannot start training the players until his work permit gets sorted out, right? So once it gets sorted out, the man will be ready to go. The idiot work permit. Yeah, man. Work visa or something like that, they call it, right? Yeah. So there may be a slight delay there. So obviously, he's still going to come in tomorrow, but to take charge of any training with the players, he needs that, that work permit, work visa, I don't know what they call it, to be finalized, and they can go. We're talking about Ruben Amorim. So we may see a slight delay from him to start training because apparently there's a slight delay on Man United getting Ruben Amorim his work permit, work visa or whatever it's called. When a foreign manager comes into the UK, you need that permit in order for you to start working. So there's a slight delay there, but they're working on that. I don't think it will be an issue. And either way, the soonest he can start training the players is next week, because after, this is international break. The players have gone on individual training at a little bit of downtime, right? So hopefully by next week, all that will be sorted out. The man will be ready to hit the ground running, right? Um, so I'm really also, this is what Ruben Amorim said about Ruud van Nistelrooy. He did say that, of course, tomorrow he's going to have he's going to talk with Ruud van Nistelrooy about his future after flying into England. Ruben Amorim said Ruud, a legend of the club, and he said Ruud did a great job, and Ruben says he's going to explain everything after talking to Ruud. So we should expect some kind of statement from Ruben saying what he decided on the future of Ruud van Nistelrooy. I really think, based on what we saw today, like after the game, Ruud, the way he was thanking the players, that kind of thing. I think he's kind of, even press conference when he was talking, you can see that he feels that he's going to be out, out of the job, right? He's going to go. So the way he was talking is as if he's kind of saying his goodbyes. He's kind of laying the groundwork, for that, when that news drops that he's being, let go, he has already kind of said his goodbyes kind of thing, usher in the new Ruben Amorim era, right? Which I really think is the right thing, man. I really think it's the right thing to let him go. But would I be surprised if Ruben says, you know what, you are the legend of the team, I could use your help? I wouldn't be surprised, but it would be very interesting. It will show Ruben as being very confident in what he can do, knowing that you are keeping this guy who has a dream of being a full-time manager of Manchester United at one point. So, I don't know why you want to keep that the bullseye in the back of your head. I don't know. Ideally, you don't want that, because the players want Ruud to stay. So if the players want Ruud to stay, you got to do the opposite every time, because these players, they cannot be trusted for nothing. You know what I mean? So, I'm sure Amorim has seen all these Onana. Everybody say, yeah, we like Ruud, blah blah blah. You want to eliminate that, and Ruben comes in. He develops the relationship with the players, from that point going forward. That way, if any issues happen, the players know we can go to Ruben, right? Having Ruud there, the players may think, you know what, man, we don't like Ruben. We can go and talk to and talk to Ruud, right? You want to eliminate those kind of distractions. You know what I mean? You want to get rid of that. Let's see. Yeah, so definitely it's gonna be something very interesting to see how we're gonna move on from here. And you know what? I just saw this breaking news, guys. Apparently, I don't know. I know we need a striker, right? We know we need a striker. Okay, we're not gonna get Gyökeres. Okay, we're not gonna get Gyökeres in the winter, right? That much we know. So, what can we do? According to Le Coupe, they're saying Manchester United have inquired about Christopher Nkunku and would be ready to take him in January, right? Nkunku is unhappy about his playing time at Chelsea, right? Guys, would you take Christopher Nkunku at Manchester United? Let me know. Apparently, dude is unhappy. And we already have that relationship with Chelsea, man. And Chelsea have 100 players. Shaz, what's going on? Shaz, welcome. Make sure you smash those likes, hit that subscribe, Shaz. Let me know what team you support, all right? And that's better than Anthony. So Shaz is saying, no, we don't want Nkunku, okay? All right. So Shaz, we definitely need another striker, right? Who would you rather bring if we could get one in Jan, in a winter transfer window, right? I don't want any more Chelsea players. I know, dude, because you know what? I think, listen, the Mason Mount thing, that has given us PTSD. Right now, I agree with you. I do not want to see another Chelsea player. Okay, uh, and Shaz, good morning. Okay, where are you watching from, Shaz? In the UK? Let me know. For me, it's kind of like it's around 10 something over here on Sunday. Um, but yeah, I don't want Nkunku because Chelsea players can't be trusted. You know, he's gonna come up here and then oh, Charles is in the South Africa, the home of the Bafana Bafana. That's what's up. Welcome, Charles. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, listen, Rasta Stocks, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Yeah, man. Mount, listen, but think about it this way: Mount could be that perfect player for Ruben Amorim if he stays fit, right? If he stays fit, I think because Mount can play that as those two tens that he likes to have in his team, right? So I don't know. Right now, we haven't seen much of Mount, right? Because he's been injured all the time, blah blah blah. So you know, so it's gonna be interesting. Alex, what's up, man? James Lavelle, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I'm all the way in DC, man. Uh, Originally from Tanzania. Um, yeah, man. So it is going to be an interesting. First of all, after tomorrow, our life changes. We're getting in a new shiny toy in a new manager, right? And then, of course, going forward, we're going to try to see what how Ineos is going to support Ruben Amorim, right? Because this is their guy, right? Right now, they're bringing in someone saying, "Hey, we have done our due diligence and searched the entire world, and he's our guy that we think can get us where we need to be." So with Ineos, they know that they cannot afford to fail. All right, so they need to back this guy, give him the keys to get rid of anybody that doesn't work. You know, just like when Arteta came to Arsenal, he was able to get rid of Aubameyang and all these other guys who were getting overpaid, not doing what he needed. Get rid of them. So I hope he's given those keys, right? So we shall see. Yeah, Alex, what's going on? The players did good today. Dude, Rasta, yes, 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 yes. Today, we thanked Ruben and the players. Yeah, they did do well. Some of them. Dalot struggled today. Rashi struggled. Rasmus struggled, though. Today, I think, to me, the standouts was Ugarte. Casemiro played very well, too. Bruno played very well. Our back four was pretty solid, except Bruno, except Dalot. Mazraoui, signing of the century for me. What a bargain. I don't know how we were able to pull that off for 12 million. Ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. That guy is incredible. And in a Ruben system, he's going to cook, right? Because dude is good on the right, good on the left, you name it. You know what I mean? Proper baller. And Ahmad today also, again, another standout. So, again, I wish Ahmad the very best because I think Amorim, he's going to like a player like Ahmad because of how quick he is, good on the ball, smart. He doesn't just cut and shoot and all this stuff. He always makes the right moves. Shaz is saying Mount never made a noticeable contribution to the midfield. Yes, it's bad when the youngsters like Kobe outperform him. Yeah, but again, Shaz, I agree with you, but it's one of those, the dude hasn't been fit. From whatever we've seen him, his pressing abilities are very good. So off the ball, Mount is good. But, I don't know if that number 7 is weighing on him, right? Kind of thing, but I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, Kobe Mano, of course, definitely outperformed Mount for sure. But again, I think Mount, he needs to find a way to stay fit, and maybe we can see something. And he's back training, right? He's back with the team. We saw him coming into the game, the last game we played, not today, of course. So I hope he stays fit. That's all we ask for. Luke Shaw is also back. I think Luke Shaw, that's another one which I think if he can stay fit for now, because I don't know if we're going to be able to bring in a left back in Jan. I don't know. And most likely, I'm thinking it could be like a summer thing. But if we cannot bring a left back in winter window, then we really need Malacia to step up, Luke Shaw to step up. But it's good that we have that backup on Martinez can play that side. Mazraoui can play on the left side as well. So, but I wouldn't mind getting a light Alphonso Davies, right? A light Alphonso Davies, I think will do very nicely for us, right? That's the guy that I want if we can get one. Or Alvaro Fernandez, bring him back for an easy 16 million, right? But Alfonso, you're getting him for free, but of course his wages are going to be a little bit higher, right? Rasta Stocks is saying the new manager need to be ruthless on the players. Yes, Rasta Stocks, absolutely ruthless. You do not perform, you ain't playing, buddy. That's how it should be. If you're not performing, I'm going like Ruben should be like, listen, you millionaire players, right? You see me, I'm looking at you. You do not perform, I'm going to play the kids, the under 18s. Yeah, I'm going to bring them. Okay, like that. And then you have whoever didn't perform go and train with the kids. That's how you do it. Because some of these players, they think they're untouchable, right? Like, for example, like the way people will say Erik ten Hag was favoring Rashi, Bruno, and stuff like that. Sometimes Bruno was not performing, but he always started. Rashi, same thing. It shouldn't be like that. You should play by merit on how you perform game in, game out, right? From your last performance, it should determine if you're going to start next game, that kind of thing, right? That way, players are motivated to go in and be like, yo, if I don't perform, I'm going to be holding bench, So, yeah, man, Rasta, I agree with you. Yeah, Rashi, I don't think I don't think Rashi has another gear to get to. So, yeah, if we can sell Rashi, for me, I'm down for it. But the thing is, I think United value Rashi, you know how much? I think 100 million, which is pretty nuts for me. Honestly, if, for example, PSG come for him and they give us a light 70 or 65, I'll let him go, man. I'll take the money. All right, I'll take the money. Charles is saying, you reckon we should keep our old medical staff? Listen. Okay, so that medical staff, they did some changes in Ineos, right? We brought in that guy from, I think our main medical dude or doctor is from Arsenal. So they did make a few changes into that medical team. So we shall see. But I know Amorim is coming in with his team. I think one of them is someone to do with medical and some stuff like that. So he's going to bring in one of his people to help in that medical department, if I'm not mistaken. Robert, what's going on, man? Good to see you, Robert. Guys, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you are new, make sure you declare your team at the gate, man. Let us know what team you support. All right? It doesn't matter. You're all welcome. All right? So Robert is saying there is no revival here. We are tired of these scheming Amorim, Marcel Deadwood, and start with the new players and academy players. Robert, listen, man, to your mouth, to God's ears, right? Hope that happens, right? Yes, we need to be that ruthless, because these players have been given chance after chance after chance, and they keep on downing tools and sacking managers, right? Because they believe, obviously, if they're tired of Amorim, for example, they'll down tools, and then what's going to happen? Another manager will be sacked. And I hope Ineos have done that study and to know exactly that, what we know, that these players are a joke, right? And they should not give these players another chance to sack another manager, right? Because some of these managers who came, they're not bad managers. They've done things, Mourinho, Louis van Gaal, recent Ole, Ragnick, and then Ten Hag. These are decent managers, right? But they come to Man United, they fail. So this should not be allowed to happen again with Amorim, because he is their guy. You know what I mean? He's their guy. Lursky, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Sell Rashi, then buy who? Good point. If we sell Rashi, we can get who? Because now I see what you're saying. I'm sure we can get somebody else, man. I don't know, Musiala, who's I don't know why I'm saying that. It's not going to happen, right? I see what you're saying, but again, guys, we got to think about it this way. With Rashi, he's a very unique player under Amorim because Rashi can actually play as a striker, right? Rashi is quick. He's a good finisher. So imagine that Gyökeres, position in Sporting, you put a person like Rashi to play that role. He can play that role as a striker instead of you depending on Rasmus, for example, right? So Rashi could do that role. So again, he may give us something that we didn't have, right? It would be Rashi with 2 10s behind him. Who knows, right? You think we can buy Rodrigo? Listen, man, that will be nice, dude. Rodrigo will be nice, but again, he's gonna cost us way too much money. And Ineos, they're not about to splash their cash. The only thing with Rashi did for his career was winning the Europa League. Yeah, pretty much, right? Not a chance in hell Real would let him go. Yeah, I know. But the Mbappe situation can be exploited. True. And that's the thing. The Mbappe situation can open up that door. Say, hey, man, Rodrigo, you're not getting much game time here. Let's go. All right. And even, what's his name? Apparently, Man United were looking at Vini, right? And even Fabrizio addressed it. It's not going to happen. Like Vini, there's no way he can leave Madrid, right? But there was some talks. United is looking at Vini because, again, if he's not happy, then we can kind of exploit that. But I don't know, man. That will not happen. But again, who knows? Because one thing is, we know how Ineos rolls, right? If they want something, they can go and get it, right? Because they can sell that project. So that's why people, when they're talking about Alphonso Davies, because they're all of them, everybody's saying, "No, man, he's Madrid bound, Madrid bound, Madrid bound." But if United want him, they can go and scoop him and bring him to United. We saw what they did with the Lenioro, right? Lenioro was literally going to Madrid, but big United came through, be like, "Yo, Lenny, let's talk, man. I know you want to go to Madrid. Yeah, Madrid is a big club, but United, we're a bigger club, all right? And we can give you game time, man, all right? And we have a track record of developing young talent, okay? See what happened to Kobe Mainoo. He came from the youth. Now he's playing for England. So come to this side, man. we're going places. So, hey, man, we can do it. Let's see, Rashi has his best time playing as a center forward under Ole. Yeah, you see, he did. He was rocking under Ole. So he could very well be, again, we may see that in that central role. The only thing with Rashi, of course, he can't play with his back to goal, which is fine. It's one of those, if he gets those balls ahead of him, he can run to it. Just like Gyökeres, the way he plays. So it's going to be something. Lorsky is saying, do you think Neymar is robbing Al Hilal? Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. I feel for Neymar, though. I feel for Neymar, man. I like Neymar, but I feel for him. Dude, he needs to fire his medical team, everybody, man. But also that shows, too, guys, which we could see when Malacia comes back. Whenever you've been away from football for so long, especially some of these football players, coming back, it's very tricky because you have a huge chance of getting injured something else, because now your body, your muscles, whatever, they're not used to that pound, day in, day out kind of thing. So with injury, you could probably be kind of using a different muscle more than the one that was injured kind of thing. So it could cause something else to be injured. So, it can happen. So Malacia, I think we're going to have to take it very slowly with him to get him back. Same thing as Euro, because there's a huge chance they can get re-injured again with something else, right? Because, the way the body works, you know what I mean? We need to get a second season striker for sure, even if for a loan to teach these players. I agree with you. Yes, we need a seasoned striker. That's why in the summer, I was also thinking like, man, we should have gotten Ivan Toney kind of thing during that time because he was available, But again, I don't know if it was the money situation. No, I think Ten Hag wanted Ivan Toney, but Ineos didn't want him. I forgot the story there, right? Because a seasoned striker definitely is needed because some of those chances that we were missing, the likes of Ivan Toney, whatever, would have put them away, right? So we need that someone who can kind of teach him, how to finish properly and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Russ been saying that for some time. Yeah, even in the midfield, I feel like Bruno should have found someone like Scholes to learn from. Yeah, can't they take the game? That's true, as a number 8. Yeah. So with Bruno, I think Bruno is an intelligent player. With Amorim coming in, once he's given specific instructions on how to play that number 8, I think he'll be all right. Right? I think the way he's playing now, that could very well be, the instructions that he was being given by Ten Hag and them, right? So I think he can play because we see Bruno playing in a Portugal national team. He does play disciplined ball, kind of thing. So Bruno can do it, Do you think Man United can win the Champions League? Yeah, when we get to it, I said Tony was a gambler. Yeah, man, I know. Maybe they didn't want that baggage, right? He was a gambler, man. They didn't want to take that gamble, and bring him. And the next thing, you bring someone with a little bit of baggage. Right now, they're trying to clean house. They want to have, no drama in their dressing room. So they didn't want to bring that controversial character. But it would have been a really perfect striker for us because Ivan Toney has that swagger. He has that belief in himself. You need that to be a United player. Like, remember, guys, with Zlatan? Zlatan, man, dude, his belief and confidence, we like that as a Man United fan, right? You want to have that striker. Like, remember Cantona, they carry themselves different. Like, listen, I'm the man, all right? So, but, Ineos, they say, you know what, man, nah, we're gonna do something else. Ciao! What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, sir. A new era of Ruben Amorim is about to begin tomorrow, man. That's what's up. We're all excited for that. We're also going to hear tomorrow about what he's going to do with Ruud van Nistelrooy, right? He says he's going to have a chat with him, and say, hey, Ruud, thank you, but it's time for you to get the stepping in a nice way, right? Because I don't see him keeping him. Dude, Rasta, earlier when we started the show, someone had asked me who's my best player for Man United. It's Kino for me, hands down. That man was no nonsense, proper captain. He knew how to lead. He didn't take any bull mess, right? So yeah, we needed characters like those in that dressing room, right? We need characters like those in the dressing room. But earlier today, I said I really liked what Bruno did today to Garnacho. When Garnacho scored that goal, he did not celebrate, right? So when Bruno went to hug him, he told him, listen, people love what you're doing. There are always going to be people who going to mug and say all this crap about you, but people love what you do. Go and celebrate with the fans, because apparently Garnacho feels he has lost a group of the fans who they don't believe in him anymore, right? So Bruno had to go in there being a captain, talk to the kid and say, hey man, go out there and celebrate, man. You're a great player, you're a difference maker, boom. And Garnacho went and he celebrated. So that was good. I did not know why when he scored, usually he would give us a sue or something, but he didn't celebrate like that. He hit it. Man, that was a beautiful goal from Garnacho, y'all. He didn't do much. So I was like, oh, wow. Lainan 2034, hello. Welcome. Chow is saying Ruud must leave no matter what happens. Talking to Ruben. Oh, yeah. Ruud has to go. NSR7, good to see you again, my brother. What's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah, man, Ruud has to go. Ruud has to go. His job is done, honestly. Because even if you're Ruud, right, why would you take, what is Amorim going to give him? Be a striker coach? That's a downgrade, man. That's a downgrade. Right now, from what he did, he's unbeaten. He hasn't lost a game for Man United. Come on, that's a dope record, right? He got us winning again in Europe. So he can do the job somewhere. So today, I was watching the United View. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Flex when he was doing that outside Old Trafford. Talking about the game. A Leicester fan came. They were like, "Yo, we want Ruud at Leicester." So, Leicester may be looking for another manager, man. And listen, they may take Ruud, and Ruud, I'm sure the teams out there right now who are struggling, they wouldn't mind having a person like Ruud take over, because you can see the way he carries himself in the press conference, the way he talks. He has that aura with him, man. That dude is smooth. He's smooth. So I'm hoping we see the same from our new guy coming in Ruben Amorim. I see Olowski saying, do you think Ronaldo was the problem to Manchester United, or was it Ten Hag? Well, Ole had said that bringing Ronaldo back, it was a problem because the dressing room got destabilized, right? Because you're bringing in this big guy, whatever. So Ole kind of had said that too. But again, Ten Hag, when he came in, he wanted his strikers to play a certain way, right? And again, that is not something that Ronaldo will be tracking back and all this stuff. Ronaldo likes to operate in that 18-yard where he causes enough damage, kind of thing. Like right now, I think Ronaldo will play very well in Amorim's system as a 9, right? Because his strikers don't really track back like that, right? So again, answer to your question, I think Ten Hag should have handled Ronaldo different. So again, it shows that Ten Hag's man management skills are not there, right? Because he's a legend of the team. It's Ronaldo. He has won everything. Yeah, you could have given him his respect, whatever. But again, I think at that time it was the right thing to do, to part ways, right, with Ronaldo. So I don't know. I would say blame Ten Hag, but I think it was the right thing. Yeah. I don't know what you guys think, man. I would say, I think it was definitely the right thing. I agree. 25% of the season is gone already. And he was there at the beginning of the season. Yeah, exactly. Right? I agree. So, yeah, man, it's interesting stuff. We shall see what happens. But again, before we roll out of here, guys, let's do a player rating for today's game, guys. I want to hear from you watching that game. How are we going to rate our players? Let's start with our number one shot stopper, Andre Onana. What are you going to give Andre Onana, man? To me, I think Andre Onana today, he didn't do much. I would say I'll give him 7.5. He didn't make, I think he had like one save, right? So I'll probably give him a 7.5. Center back pair, let's see. Lisandro Martinez, Lisandro Martinez today, I'll give him. He played well. I'll give him maybe 6.5, the same as Delit. I don't know what you guys think. All right, Delit, he didn't do much wrong. Maybe another 7. All right. If we go to Dalot gets a 4, man. Dalot struggled big time today. I don't know what's going on with Dalot, man. I don't know. He looks tired. He looks tired. He's making some mistakes, right? He's making some mistakes, so I don't know. We shall see. I can't believe Jesse third. Garnacho scored a banger. Yeah. That goal, Garnacho goal was a banger. So let's see. Mazraoui gets an 8. Definitely gets an 8 today. Midfield. Ugarte today was immense, man. Ugarte today, he kind of, he was like, yeah, I'm here now. This is what I can offer, because it was incredible how he played today, right? So Ugarte today, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Casemiro to me today, I'm going to give him. He played very well, tracking back to again to help Dalot on that right hand side. Casemiro with Ugarte, they're forming a really good relationship because Casemiro doesn't think he can play without thinking so much about defensive work and all that. So I think Case, if I was to rate him today, I'll give him 6.5. Let's see. Bruno to me today gets an 8. Again, that goal was incredible, right? Again, he got his today. He was given that 250 appearance banner, which is pretty dope. We don't usually see that a lot of players, so that was pretty good for Bruno. Let's see. Rashi today, if I was to rate him, guys, I'm gonna give Rashi a 5. Rashi was not good today. All right, Rashi was not good. Rasmus gets a 5. He struggled today. Amad Diallo gets an 8.5, man. Amad Diallo, my man of the match today, gets an 8.5. Again, he showed what a quality baller he is. And I think he is going to cook. Under Amorim. Hopefully Amorim picks him. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think. Drop your ratings in the chat. Nav Football, Liverpool is better. I'm joking. Listen, right now, from the table, they're 5 points clear, man. Liverpool is 5 points clear. So, yeah, they're looking good. I'm just saying. They're looking good. I don't know. I support Arsenal, but United all day. Listen, Arsenal, man, Arsenal. I wanted you guys to win the Premier League, man. I wanted Arsenal to win the Premier League. But right now, it's going to be tough because Arsenal is 19 points. Liverpool, 28. And this is so crazy, guys. Looking at the table, Man United had a terrible start to the season. Man United, we are 15 points. Arsenal, who are sitting fourth, 19 points. Guys, Man United is only 4 points behind Arsenal. That is crazy to me, right? So that means, based on the table, the way it looks, top 4 is wide open, man. Man United, we can do it, people. Let's believe. Why did Real Madrid Liverpool versus Man U? Yeah, listen, Liverpool versus Man U, the rematch will be incredible. Why did Real Madrid get cooked by Barca and AC Milan? I mean, where they got cooked by Barca? Oh yeah. Again, Madrid decided not to defend. They forgot to defend, and that's how it is. You get cooked. Raj, Mexico, what's going on, Raj? Good to see you. People, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already, guys. And if you're new here, I'm your boy Luther, and this is Man United Central. Let's see. Ahmed, what's going on? They say Man United are done for. Listen, Ahmed. Yeah, we're done for the better. That's what it's going to happen. You watch. A change is happening, man. I can feel it. You know, I can feel it in the air. You know, like that song, I can feel it in the air. Yeah, that's what is happening at Man United, man. Things are changing. A new era is about to start tomorrow. All right. He's going to bring in his new staff. He's going to have these players cooking. If they don't cook, they get the stepping. Right. So that's what's up. We're 4 points from the top. So we could finish in top 4 or 5. That's what I'm saying, Rasta. Yeah, we could very well get there. Right? And for top 4, that is, right? Only 4 points off of Arsenal, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, seeing Chelsea sitting on third, because Chelsea is third, it's crazy to me. Chelsea are sitting on third spot. So, you know, again, there's a lot of games to come. A lot of these teams, they've already started stuttering, like City, so we shall see. The season is wide open. It's there for the taking, right? Larcy said, bro, among crazy Real Madrid lost 3 defenders, Rodrigo, Eder Militao. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Also, that's why Ramos could be coming back. That's interesting. Larsky said, bro, I'm hungry. Yeah, get something to eat, my man. Talking about food, man, and I'm kind of hungry too. Gaminga. Let's see, from the bottom to the top of the group. Let's see and let's hope. Yes, Ahmed. Let's see, let's hope. We shall see, man. Yes. Raj, Anthony's the GOAT. Listen, people have written Anthony off, me included. But I would not be surprised, guys, if Amorim turns him around and have him balling again. I wouldn't be surprised, right? I wouldn't be surprised, man, because Anthony has speed. He can defend. So as a wing back, maybe, I don't know, right? I don't know. But I don't think we should write off Anthony. That's why he's the GOAT. People, on that note, we're going to end it here, guys. It's usually a 1-hour show. You know, I appreciate you guys being here. You guys have been amazing. Listen, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tomorrow, same time, same place. You know what? When we see each other again, guys, we will have a new head coach at Manchester United in Ruben Amorim. Guys, thank you so much, as always, supporting the channel. Smash those likes. Hit that subscribe again. And thank you. We're going to end it here, guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay blessed. All right. Peace out. Laters.